everybody, it's Hannah from Dream Bakes again, and it's the next roundup of the Great British Bake Off, and this was the semi-final, so things were getting very tense, and certainly in our house it's pretty tense as well. So this week, as I said before, is the Patisserie week, which that's what I trained in. That was the first kitchen where I broke my teeth in a proper French patisserie. So it's very much in my wheelhouse and my knowledge base. However, they didn't go sort of as traditional as I would have thought. I thought the technical was going to be, I don't know, make some pain au chocolat or something like that. Different types of that sort of thing. However, they did amp it up. I think this series has actually been harder than some of the other series. I'd be interested to compare it to the first one. Obviously that was sort of the test run, as it were, so things probably weren't as thought out then. But I would argue that the contestants probably will have practiced the patisserie most out of everything, I would have thought. I think that's probably what I would have concentrated on if I was training for it, which people ask me to do, but I'm a professional, it's not fair. That's why the creme de la creme one exists, but again, I don't really want to go on that one. Anyway, so I missed the very first sort of 10 minutes, but I saw the results of the signature challenge, and basically the rundown is Stephen's didn't look good flavour, Stacey's not that great looking, Kate's also good flavour, Sophie's looked the best, but not that strong a flavour, so nobody really came out on top, really, to be honest. And then the technical was, as I said, one of those stupid cakes that doesn't translate into English. It's a Belgian one, which I've not heard of. It's called Les Miserables, and it's basically like jacon sponge, crème au beurre, tempered chocolate, and it was, I think, maybe like a raspberry filling as well, as far as I recall. Yeah, so Sophie, in our opinion, in my household, Sophie and Stephen did the best. However, Stephen came third, and Stacey came second, which I was thinking, are they setting this up so Stacey is definitely going to be in the next episode? That's what I thought they were doing. And the way that they were filming it, all the way through the episode, I thought they were filming it as though they were showing that Kate was going to go. And often my mum sort of predicts it on how often people are in and how much they show them, especially in the beginning stages. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't think Stacey was second as far as I'm concerned. Stephen's colouring was off, but and too much gold, but as far as I was concerned, that was the neatest looking and had the most sort of distinct layers between his and Stacey's. So the showstopper was basically like a sculptural meringue. So they could do anything that they wanted as long as they had two types of meringue and various sort of desserty components to dress it up with. So Sophie did a tutu cake, which had, tutu meringue, which had an opera cake in it. Kate did a rainbow and then some clouds underneath, lots of fruit. Stacey did flamingos on their nest with little chocolate eggs and stuff. I didn't see how they turned out. I know she was sort of banging the, oh gosh, yeah, that bit really stresses out actually. She was banging the chocolate mould, and she knocked her cooling rack, which her meringues were on, and because she sort of hit it so hard, it meant one of them cracked, which obviously it was probably quite flimsy anyway, but still, like, it stressed me out. I almost went over the front of the counter. Oh, my heart went out to her at that point. And then Stephen did a hot air balloon, and I thought he was going to do really well on this. I thought it was going to be really bright, really vibrant, but he did have a problem with his chocolate basket that melted because of the heat in the kitchen. But the entire thing, it just didn't look like a hot air balloon, even without the basket. I wouldn't have known that's what it was. And the same with Sophie's as well. They thought that Sophie's showed the most skill, but I don't think you could tell what it was in the end product, especially like the skirt part of it. I didn't think that was made very clear. They really liked Kate's, which gave me a bit of hope for her staying in, but we thought that hers was just a bit too simplistic, because it was that rainbow was all baked on a sheet. That was fine. The clouds were all flat as well, and then it was just fruit that she used to decorate it. There was sort of no other elements, which, yeah, they thought it was really good and they really liked it and stuff, but I didn't think it was that skillful for the semi-final. I don't know, what did you think? What else? Yeah, the Stacey's flamingos looked quite good. Same again, like that wasn't too sculptural because it was just sort of leaning against each other. And yeah, they said it was a hard decision to come to who's going this week. And the star baker was Sophie, which I predicted as soon as she did well in the technical challenge. The person who was leaving was Stacey, which I do agree with. I think she's been struggling for a few weeks, but I also think Kate's been struggling a little bit as well, so it'd be interesting to see if she steps up to the plate in the final, which they are keeping very cagey about in the trailers. I know there's a new one out, which I was at the gym so I didn't get to see it properly, but the one that they showed right after that episode was not giving anything away at all. We wonder if they're going to do chocolate, because they've not done chocolate yet, so I'm not sure about that. Do you have any predictions of what it's going to be next week? So, very much looking forward to that. If you want to sort of share your comments, then pop them in the box below. There's loads of my social media in the drop down box, so have a look. There's Instagram, there's Twitter, and there's Facebook. Dream Bakes on Instagram and Facebook, Dream Bakes Team on Twitter. So have a look. There's loads of events, offers, and things that we're attending. So yeah, come and have a look and join in the fun. And if you like the video, subscribe, like it, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Thank you very much again. Bye bye.